Okay, this is the bed that we planted this year. We dug up the side of the driveway. The plants here, we have, not everything's blooming yet. I have gazanias near the street and some petunias. Um, Magara. A lot of this is seedlings. This is a salvia. I forgot what it's called. I think I actually might have the tag here. This one's Golden Delicious. That's a salvia. It has the red blooms. This is a dark purple sedum that one of my neighbors gave me. Stock. Lots of dahlias that I started from roots that I got in a bag from Sam's. There's my poppies, Sweet Williams, another dahlia. This is my coxcomb, my bedding zinnias that I grew from seed, and one of my favorite delphiniums right here. That's a perennial. There's a purple salvia and zinnias, and of course your ham and eggs down there. And this one here is the cardinal phlox, garden phlox. Hummingbirds like those. All my blue, that is from a Rust-Oleum ink blue. Is one of my favorite color blues, so I have painted everything that. So most of this zinnias and dahlias, well, I will have to dig up the dahlias here. Some of those are from what I had last year. There's more salvia. That's pretty much all the upright stuff that I have here. Is another delphinium. This one's all one color purple. Look how pretty those blooms are in there. This is big dahlia. I had that one last year. Had to dig that one up. I'm gonna have to divide it this fall or next spring. This is the new part of the bed. This was the existing bed when we moved here. There was a hydrangea here in the middle and 2 daylilies. So I dug up the hydrangea because it was getting too much sun. I left the daylilies, but everything else I've done. I added another daylily. I had some irises in here that's already bloomed. These are my my touch-me-nots. They're from seed. They grow like crazy. I have Asiatic lilies. Those are the white ones. This is a butterfly bush. I had this one. It was big last year, but I trained it into a standard to make it just a tree, the lollipop thing there. There's more of my bird cages, my little cages that I had. All of these were different colors. I painted everything blue. I made my little butterfly bee watering thing there. I painted that blue too. This is also a hardy hibiscus here. The blooms will be pink and white swirl. This is penstemon. This is hyssop. That grows pretty tall. The penstemon, this is a shorter variety than usually grows. Here's the little iris. James gave me some iris bulbs for my anniversary, and that one's actually on his last leg, but it's still very pretty. And my little hummingbird swing I made. I was on Pinterest one night at work and I saw the little swing and I thought it was cute. I have, this is Echinacea. It's growing pretty tall. And these are lamb's ears. I'm not crazy about the blooms on that, but the bees love it. And the hummingbirds also use the leaves for their nests. So I grow that and they take over. And that's perennial here. This was as existing bed as I said, but I've added most of the stuff in here. These my pots that I have painted also. These have some Japanese morning glories in here. They haven't bloomed yet. Here's another iris. They came out that pack. A lot of stuff. This is new. Bed also. I just started this one because they had some stuff here I didn't like, and I smothered it with the cardboard and put some mulch on it last year, and this year I planted in it. This is a hibiscus like I planted at Daddy's house, at Mom's, but it's red. This is another, they bought me this arch last year for Mother's Day, and I have a clematis on this one, but it's having a little bit of tough time establishing yet, so we'll see how it turns out. This is the little set that I got off of the street corner. I painted it with my blue, ink blue. I have my adeniums on there. I got to put those back out in the sun. We were getting some rain, too much rain. I didn't want them to get as much rain as they were getting. All the little stuff I buy to have in the yard. This was existing. These are my hydrangeas and more touch-me-nots that I just threw some seeds out there. They won't be blooming until later in the season. I got daylilies. This bed over here, I'm still working on this one. This was existing with the hostas and the daylilies. Oh my goodness, look at this yellow one just opened up this morning. This was here already, and these orange ones here, and this one dark reddish color. So I have some peonies. These are babies. They won't bloom, and they'll probably bloom next season. But right now they didn't bloom, but they're doing good at getting established. Something else I sprayed blue. So this is this side of the bed. I had this. I had to spray paint a lot of stuff. Things were rusty. I've had for many years, and I'm going to plant my the morning glory, that's the big white one that blooms at night because it kind of glows. This is the side of a house kind of neglected, but I still have to figure out what I got going over here. There's a lot of seeds from the Rose of Sharon that I got to get rid of over here. Another hydrangea that, well, actually this is a piece that I got off the one in the front. This is the lilac that has already bloomed, and so the smell has gone away. Working on the backyard area. Don't have a whole lot done in the backyard yet. The deck, I planted all the pots, my hanging pots. I got all kinds of stuff growing in those. These big pots, most of this is seed grown stuff, and here's my gladiola. I got all sorts of stuff. I got some tomatoes. Didn't really do any fruit crops this year yet. We gotta work on all of that stuff. These pots are full of all kinds of stuff. Cosmos, which they got buds on it. They haven't bloomed yet. Those are more Sweet Williams. I still have some things I haven't put in the ground yet, and I have these. I took cuttings from Dad's angel trumpet, and they have grown already, have rooted. And I have, these are some baby angel trumpets that I grew those from seed.